I'm going to show you how to do a simple Legionella risk assessment using our portal, Legionella Guard. First of all, you need to sign in, set yourself up with your name, email address, phone number, and set up a simple password. And then onto the next steps, you'll fill in your tenant's information. You'll then take a photo of the property front door. So before you start your risk assessment, it will show you a list of all the items that you need. Your thermometer for testing the temperatures of the water, smoke alarm tester, and a carbon monoxide tester that you will use to spray. So next steps, water outlet temperatures. We'll start off with our cold water tap. So easy peasy, turn the tap on. Yes, it is. Next we have the hot water temperature. This is just a hot water tap. Let it run for a few minutes to get full effect. Turn your thermometer on. Again, take the photo of you taking the temperature. Is the hot water temperature above 50 degrees, yes or no? So you'll be asked if there's any particular tenants susceptible to Legionella due to age, health or lifestyle. So this is elderly relatives, babies or people with a low immune system. Then describe the type of cold water system. With this property it's a storage tank or it would be mains feed. Describe the type of hot water system. So here we have a standard boiler, and then you'll just have to upload a photo, take a photo to upload and go on to your next steps. So next we're on the cold water system. Is there a cold water tank present? If you have these pipes leading up into the loft, that is a good indication that you have a water tank in your loft. Is the tank accessible? So there is no loft ladder here for us to safely access, and I can see that the loft itself is not boarded. So we would say no, this is not accessible, and we would take a photo of this. The hot water system is a hot water heater to a temperature of 60 degrees. On this system here, it does indicate that we've got 60 degrees on this. If you've got a combi boiler, it will say digitally on your boiler what the temperature is. Are the hot water distribution pipes adequately insulated? I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to say I don't know. And I'm going to provide a photo. Is a calorifer fitted? Yes, this is a calorifer. So I've said yes, and I'm going to upload a photo and then click next. Showers and mixing valves. Showers and mixing valves correctly installed and maintained in good condition. Here I'm going to check that all the shower heads are clean. Everything here looks fine. I will then take a photo and upload this to the app. Legs and redundant pipework on the property. Here we will look at the pipes attached to the radiators. We cannot see anything visible, so we will just say no, and we will provide a picture of, is the property left unoccupied for extended periods of time? No. Are there any little used outlets like an outside tap or a spare cloakroom? You can answer yes or no. On to the next page. You will have already contacted your tenants to let them know that you're coming, to make sure that their boiler is switched on and that there's access to the hot water. You'll also need to make sure there's access to the loft. If there's a loft ladder, if they can drop this down, it makes things a lot easier. Alarms and pat testing. If you have done your own pat testing, you'll be able to upload your own certificate. We are not doing pat testing today. Alarms, smoke alarms. Is there a smoke alarm per floor? 1, 2, yes there is. Does the test button work? Yes. Are the alarms within the use by date? We'll often find the use by date just on the side. If yes. Does the alarm sound using the test spray? And this is what we'll test out. Once you've completed one smoke alarm, you can add another and do exactly the same thing. And then it's on to the CO alarms. These are located near the source, so for example your boiler. Same again, same. Upload a photo, click submit, and that is all finished. As easy as that. You'll then pay your $9.99 to get your report. That will be safely stored for you on the portal. You'll then also receive a letter that you'll be able to send out to your tenants to help them maintain the property. Thank you for watching.